Hey everyone, it's probably gonna be the last 30 minutes of today's stream, but don't worry, we got an extra long stream tomorrow as well. And probably on Wednesday. And probably on Thursday. We got lots going on this week. Alright. This is not where we need to be.
Name?
Ryder.
Hi, welcome to the Nexus. Let me check the database and... Wait, you're already approved. And you're a Pathfinder. Hi?
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone. Have you seen Ruth Becker?
Yes, I have. Why are you asking?
Harry just needs me to verify something with her. Nothing major.
Oh, well, if Harry sent you, I guess that's okay. Now, let me see. Yes, Ruth Becker. Tried to set me up with her nephew. It was cute.
Anything else that you can remember?
I restricted her access to the common area because there were problems with her file. I sorted things out, then messaged her to let her know she was clear.
Thank you. Restricted access, huh? Sam, can you do anything with that?
Yes, I believe I can help you retrace her steps, at least during that time. Pathfinder, I've integrated Ruth Becker was here, Pathfinder. You can trace her with your scanner.
You may access one of our automated information kiosks.
His name is Ignatius.
Look, this isn't going to work.
Give me another chance.
Let me see.
An exploration mission. ISO was very clear that this wasn't a...
I don't know about these Angara.
Alright, curious. Why would you come all the way to another galaxy and then act...
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Please report any
Holy shit.
activity to the nearest
Look at that. Look at her eyes.
point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis.
That's hilarious. Alright, why would you come to a galaxy and act all
Your scanner can
racist?
pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Pathfinder Ryder. I need to know something.
Clive?
Hi, my name's Ryder. Did you see or talk to Ruth Becker by any chance?
Later, Val. You're looking for Ruthie. She was here earlier. Helped me sort out some paperwork. Don't know what I would have done without her.
Any idea where she might be?
She mentioned checking in on a friend in ops. Taryn, I think. Is everything okay? Charlie's fine, right? It would destroy her if anything happened to him.
Everything's fine. I just need to talk to her.
All right, then. Well, say hi to Ruthie for me when you see her. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Dick, we leveled up from talking to that dude. Alright, we gotta go to the ops anyways, so that works out. Yeah, there's no point being racist when life is, and technology is this advanced. I agree, Fargo. But I'm like confused as to why they come this far to a new galaxy and they're like, you know what?
Residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sunlamp.
Fuck all of these other races.
In some Nexus quarters. This is HNS. I'm sorry, Lana.
Can I talk to you, Ryder? Good that you're here, Ryder. I found something while monitoring comms for the Nexus. Multiple attacks by people called the Three Sabers. They're hitting outposts and supply vessels. The really weird part is they seem aware of our operations, like they're getting intel.
What are you saying? That someone's feeding them info?
Maybe. It would be really bad if that were true, right? I've reported it, and they say they'll investigate, but then forget. But you're the Pathfinder. If someone's betraying the Nexus, you have to do something about it.
If they seem to know our operations, that could spell trouble. Best to get to the bottom of it.
Thank you. I knew I could count on you. Best Pathfinder ever.
Good old
I don't
Simpsons
know where
reference.
they hide, but I got the nav points for their most recent raids. Maybe the Tempest scanners can figure out where they went.
Maybe. Alright, good. Damn it, there's another quest. Stop asking me to pick up quests, game.
I know my rights.
So when will you remain silent?
When do I get my lawyer?
Haven't thought out anything.
What's going on? Why are you whispering? I'm planning a surprise for Superintendent Kesh. She's always complaining that our stock of spirits is tame. I hear Kadara Port is famous for bizarre homebrews, supposedly pack a powerful punch. Hoping you can pick some up and keep it quiet. I'll see if I can find some. Excellent. Oh shit. Shh.
Sure. If I ever go down there again, we will stop and pick up some beer.
I'm worried about this place if they can't find you.
I think I have another cryopod I can,
Hello, can I help you with anything?
Hi, my name's Ryder. You're Terran, right?
Yeah. What's going on?
I'm looking for Ruth Becker. Was she here?
She was here not long ago. She didn't look so good, though.
Define didn't look so good.
I don't know. I'm not an expert on humans, but she was acting off, you know? She talked about keeping her nephew safe. She ran off mid-sentence. We were talking about the shuttles. Maybe she went to the docks?
I'll check it out. Thanks.
Also-
Sam, paranoia defines stage 2 of TH314, right?
Correct. The virus becomes highly contagious in stage 3.
If she gets off the station.
The risks of a pandemic increase greatly.
look at the,
We have a problem. The shuttle was stolen after a dock worker was attacked. From the description he gave me, it was Ruth.
Well, that's not good.
No, she's definitely in stage 2. Go speak with that dock worker. It's very bad if she got off the station.
You guys see a problem with this place? I do. That can't be good on her back. Look at that. She's like, get these people some chairs.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
I do, but I don't care either.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. By the way, Tan called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less interesting than what you've been up to. Building a military outpost so early has been pretty controversial. Kandros approves, but others say it paints the initiative as a conqueror.
Every step we've taken in Andromeda has been dangerous. The initiative needs to defend itself.
Very candid. But maybe people need to hear it. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
What about you? I can't imagine you putting your camera down for anything.
I'm not the one history cares about.
I need a minute to think about my answer. And I'd like to know.
Back home, I'd go sailing. I love the water.
We got a hit on her, right?
Ocean sounds, close my eyes and remember. Okay, your turn.
My crew and I take downtime together. we're a team.
This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping. But footage of that remnant vault is sealed. Can we get a model?
Okay, there's something else on here. Where is this? Keep running around. There it is. I see it.
Ryder, please. The Nexus doesn't need those computers. But we won't be safe from another Overlord until they're gone.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I sacrificed everything to stop it.
This quest down here?
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
No, okay.
Tracking enemy activity. Apex leaders notified.
Okay, guys. Let's see. What else can we do? We got this quest. We got this one.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime
Hello
hours
again.
remain in effect.
What do you want, dude?
Excuse me, Pathfinder. I don't know where else to turn. My best friend's been missing since the revolts.
Tell me.
He was involved with a woman who was exiled. She obsessed over him, and I'm sure she kidnapped him.
She kidnapped him.
Powers that be don't buy it and don't care. They say most likely he went willingly.
Love can make us do strange things.
He didn't love her. She was just a fling. The Initiative has branded him a traitor. I don't want that to be his legacy. I want to clear his name, Sanjeev Clement. The woman was Delaney Roos. She must have taken him to Kadara.
Damn it, stop getting me
I'll
to go
see what
back to
I can do.
Kadara!
I'm in your debt.
The fuck is it with this game getting me to go back to Kadara? I don't want to.
Well, old man, we're getting there.
I refuse.
Nothing to fear from the people of the Milky Way. I see you've crossed paths with Sloane Kelly and the Exiles. A thorn in our side if ever there was one.
I don't think anyone came all the way to Andromeda to live like that. The Nexus was part of this too.
It's about the future, Ryder. What sort of civilization will we form in Helios?
Well, you guys aren't
One
really
driven
helping
to
with that.
extremes of anarchy, or one dedicated to order and justice? I choose the latter. Sloane Kelly and her mutineers chose otherwise. Did you have some other business?
I'm curious. What do you know about the people who backed the Initiative?
What everyone knows. Gian Carson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on the Nexus during the Scourge disaster.
Is there anyone else?
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then Kesh might listen. But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
I have information that suggests Garson wasn't the only one.
What sort of information?
It's complicated, but there was a silent partner, a benefactor.
Even if that were true, we've been here 14 months with no sign of them. This partner is either a phantom, missing, or dead. Nope, Gian Garson was the beacon. A sad end to someone of such stature. Dying alone.
It's probably Tan.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead, succumbed to her injuries.
Was there a follow-up investigation?
I wasn't even out of stasis, but knowing the violence of the Scourge disaster, death was everywhere. If you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't. Let's not add to the confusion.
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
Well, we may as well do that. We're here, right? We're here. I like how the game had indicated that we're gonna have to go over there before I actually got to that step. The character looks so ridiculous when she's running.
Okay.
Alright. Andromeda Initiative, Gian Garson has been reportedly missing. She was last seen during the emergency stasis survival that occurred after the Scourge encounter. A bulletin has been issued.
The only hard fact is that her body was found in one of the apartments.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah. They just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
Alright, well. Guess we're heading back. We gotta head back over this way anyway to get to the docks, so.
Any logistics updates are... Array of
She's running, like she left the stove on, yeah.
Maintenance begins
That's a good way to view it.
sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
I don't know about these Angara.
Alright, let's go to another apartment, shall we?
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environmental data may allow for scene recreation.
There. This was no accident. She was murdered.
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah. But... wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open till the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Perhaps a further scan of the room is in order.
A hidden door. What do we have here?
Oh, there's even a toilet in here, just in case.
This is Gian Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus since we got here. Someone's trying to kill me, and now I can hear them down in the hydroponics area. They're coming. I've embedded what I know in my VI in the Cultural Center. This log has the code. And whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
Wow, this is some serious shit.
Yes, deeply troubling. I have the code she mentioned for the VI kiosk.
Entry 1.1, 2819. In 2179, once mentioned a storm is coming, said evidence was clear, meaning Andromeda. Why? Hyperion still no contact. Where's Alec? Did they get him too? Alright, let's go find this VI, shall we? We're discovering the murder mystery.
Welcome back.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Sam, can we hear that message Garson talked about?
Unlocking it now. Rerouting to our private channel.
For years, there was a silent partner involved with the initiative. The truth is, I was running out of money. Then a benefactor stepped in. I didn't ask questions. I never met them face to face. That was a mistake. I lied to everyone.
It was Damien Dark.
Something big spooked them in the Milky Way, and now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for the good, but I have my doubts. And now I think they're going to remove me. Alec Ryder and I had a code word for this. Fulcrum. He may have learned more.
What's that mean, something big in the Milky Way?
Perhaps your father's locked memories hold the answer. He might have known more.
Yeah? Guess I'll have to keep unlocking them to find out for sure.
I'm pretty sure we already know what the big thing was that was happening in the Milky Way. If you guys recall, we had to deal with them over the course of Mass Effect 1 through 3.
It's Pathfinder. Hail the woman of the hour.
What did I do?
Word is you killed that traitor, Sloane Kelly. Just wanted to say thanks.
I'm not the one who killed her.
Not how I heard it. Just accept the pat on the back, alright?
No.
She got what she deserved.
Sure.
Should I apply for an outpost?
Oh, I gotta talk to.
Those ships were grounded for so long. Nice to see them.
There we go, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah?
Can you tell me what happened here?
I was here fixing a shuttle.
This is the
when
great
this
camera
woman came
angle.
out of nowhere. She whacked me over the head and took the shuttle. Nearly fried me taking off.
Any idea where she went?
I bet she didn't log a destination with control before blasting off. This is crazy. What's going on? Why would she do that?
Don't worry. I'll bring her back.
Good. Thank you.
Anything else you can tell me?
I blowtorched the hell out of the hull when she hit me. She'll leave her radiation trail a click wide.
That's good. Very good. I can work with that. Thank you.
All right. Well,
Sam, our scanners can track the shuttle's emission trail, right?
Suvi confirms.
Look, we can contain...
Ryder, have you seen Lexi?
She's not in the med bay?
No, and she's not answering her comm.
I'll find her.
all right. Let's go find out what's on with Lexi. This game does not want me to leave the Nexus ever. Whenever I come here, the game's just like, here, you're gonna spend the whole stream running around this place.
An Angaran delegation
I like how that person's just T-Power. Part of the ship, part of the crew. It's true.
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing, education.
array of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning.
I don't know where she is. Is she in here?
Pathfinder right.
Oh, it's you.
Shut the fuck up. I don't know where she is. I can't find her. Like this says she's down here. If I go down here, and she's not down here. This says included everywhere though, so maybe she's over there. Windrig, she's up. You're late. We're almost done stream. Like, you were very late today. What the fuck?
This is amazing. I can't believe it.
I can't believe you said that. Did you?
I was just being honest.
Every step we've taken in Andromeda has been dangerous. The initiative needs to defend itself.
Wonder if I can get this part off local traders.
That's not it. Look, I don't know where she is. I'm tired of running around the Nexus, so we're gonna go fly.
They were really clear about it. All the prep sessions, everything.
I don't know about these Angara.
Shut the fuck up.
Ryder?
Yeah, there's a good chance you twisted your neck. You would have had to look around. So I was talking to that NPC who's like, I don't trust these Angara. I don't know about these Angara. Bailey is little. Last I checked, she was in her cat tree. Yep, there she is. She's in her cat tree. Hi, Bailey. She's curled up in her cat tree.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Of course I do. I always have new email at my terminal. Ship's doctor. Your ship's doctor had been in the vortex of Fairmelly alone. It's not my business to meddle in customer business, but just poor. But you might want to see how she's doing. I'll do that later. Non-work related email from Jal. Right, I told Liam and PB and Lexi a children's story that the mothers used to tell us when we were small. It's from our oral history of the time before the Scourge. The crew said I should write it down so it can be added to the cultural center on the Nexus. The wayward child. Long ago, there was a child who was very stubborn and wouldn't listen to any wisdom. Not from her father, not from her mother's. One day, seeking adventure, she snuck aboard a spaceship with an unknown destination. The child was brave to seek adventure. However, she ended up getting spaced with a load of garbage. Deservedly, she froze in the cold vacuum of space and died. The end. I don't know why the crew enjoyed it. It's a terrible story meant to scare youngsters into obedience. Is this a novelty to your people? If so, how do you humans keep children from hurting themselves? Exactly, X. Also, Chris. Everything's in place protection-wise for your new outpost. In port, trade is up and morale is good. Our partnership is working out on all fronts. Not that I had any doubt. You keep playing the hero and I'll make sure Kadara stays ours. It's hard to focus with all these flashbacks to a certain cave. I blame you. Things I'm hearing, a garden world, a whole new species. If you can talk on the record, you know where to find me. I already did that. Pathfinder Rider. I'm the one who was storing supplies around the Nexus for delivery to Kadara. They were intended for hardworking and downtrodden exiles just trying to survive. The initiatives cast them out with almost no regard for their future. Whole families, because many of whom were only barely implicated in the revolts, or left because they couldn't bear to separate from loved ones. I was able to make several deliveries before you took it upon yourself to shut down the pipeline. Enough to buy them some time to hopefully get them back on their feet. I've left my post on the Nexus and joined the disenfranchised people. I want you to know that this was done out of concern and caring, not avarice or greed. Please don't take it out on the people of Kadara. I wasn't going to. Aye. Okay, so the Angara built a place they call the Repository of History. I know, it sounds super dull. They need someone with more of a flair for naming things, huh? Next time you're around running around Aya, can you come see me there, will you? Alright, so nothing new there. A few new quests, but we're going to explore the galaxy for the last bit of today's stream. Got a bunch of new areas we can look at, so... Alright, we're going to avoid this one for now, but we're going to go to Tunis. RE9 leaked as a new trilogy confirmed. Ryder brought protection. Ha! You had a horrible face cramp the other day. Stretch, and for some reason left the side of your face tense up super hard.
Why does that sound familiar?
They named it after the Tekunis expedition, the first Solarians to reach the Citadel. It's a big name to live up to.
Anomaly detected.
Let me guess this.
Probes launched.
Alright, well, let's...
Sam sent me the data on that shuttle. I've set up our scanners to track it. Just say the word.
Let's go in and find out. I mean, we can watch that later, Windreak.
This radiation trail matches the shuttle we're tracking.
Tracking Nexus shuttle stolen by Ruth Becker. Signature consistent with expected readings based on engineer's account of damage to shuttle. Alright.
Anomaly detected. Probe away.
Probe away.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, but do you think things are confirmed? Also, how is it a trilogy? I'm confused. Also, I'm not happy about it because it means they're going to continue with the first-person gameplay of Resident Evil. The over the Stargazer has persisted despite the Scourge and other hazards. Likely, it will withstand even a significant attempt to mine its core elements. That's a platinum. Yeah, I know that, but if it's a trilogy, then it would have to be 7, 8, and 9. Or it could be 8, 9, and 10, or 9, 10, and 11, but given that Chris Redfield appears in 7 and again in 8, H523 appears to have been a rogue planet captured by Takunis' gravity and brought into an unusual orbit around the star. A long-term study of its composition may reveal more of its origins. I don't know about that. There's nothing really to go on other than speculation that it could be. I'd sooner believe that Windtrig is the fault of everything. Despite its ferocious heat and thick methane-rich atmosphere, Slova might have been capable of supporting a microbial life millions of years ago. Alright, let's go in. I'm very sad they chose to go away from the third person into first person. 2 reasons. 1, first person was just a means to capitalize on trends. 2, third person's better. The outermost of Takunis' 3 sibling worlds, Mothives, is a mountainous planet of lime and potassium. Thick. I like potassium. Reminds me of bananas. It's 9. Starter trilogy. 9-2. Lazy continuation of trilogy. 9-3. We want your money ending. I mean, Capcom's been pretty decent with Resident Evil as of late. Despite my dislike of first-person direction of the series, I did like Resident Evil 7 overall. The largest of the 3 sibling worlds of Takuna's system, Mocino has a hot surface and an extremely thin atmosphere composed of methane and argon. No, he was just naming it in the Final Fantasy method with Final Fantasy 13.
Anomaly on sensors.
Ah, sick. One of the 3 rocky planets named for the stones of life of an ancient Solarian religion. Moshiba is the smallest and hottest of the triad.
Probes launched.
Alright, what do we got here?
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
A metal ideal for lightweight construction of a variety of applications. This deposit is readily accessible. Beryllium. X, have you ever eaten beryllium? Wintry, can you buy me Resident Evil 8? Ah, shit, Nipple Planet.
I'm picking up something.
Duality of nipples. They're either dark or light.
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
A scientific monitoring satellite is no longer transmitting its findings and appears to have been damaged by a gradual descent into the gas giant's atmosphere. I guess I should probably scan it, eh? That'd be good. Yeah, Ari does resort to jump scares a lot. It was a big fan of lickers jumping out of windows and attacking you, and yeah. Duality of nipples. Only reason you played Dead Space?
The black hole are incredible out here. The song of the dark side of creation.
I like Dead Space. That's another series I want to play with you guys. Or for you guys, I should say.
Anomaly detected. Probe away.
Probe away.
Getting a scan.
We'll scan that later. For now... Man, I remember playing Resident Evil 2 on the N64. That was the first Resident Evil I played. And I'm going through the interrogation room in the police station, and fucking a licker just bursts through the window, and I had to kill it. And then I go upstairs into the attic, and a licker just bursts through the ceiling. I'm like, fuck off. H205, a diminutive sphere of rock and ice. H205 is entirely unmapped and is not universally known on Helios cluster charts. It could one day prove an excellent hiding place. Good. Glad we're finding I like Dead Space. It's a good one. Yeah. I would play more horror games on stream for Wintrig, but she never shows up to stream, so I gave up and decided on not doing it. Like, she was like, please play Fatal Frame, so I played Fatal Frame and she never showed up. A Turian exile attempted to found a trading outpost on one of the gas giant's minuscule moons. The project ended in disaster. Mornax Vinkar is a Turian phrase for bad mistake. Hey, look. It appears the light side of the nipple is winning this duality. Yeah. 5 Fatal Frame games, and she showed up for like two times for, I think, a Fatal Frame 2. Jump scares have their moments. I don't begrudge them being used, but some games and a lot of movies overuse them. I'm also not a fan of gore being used as a means of horror. The Collective appears to be using Arsimos as a listening post. Several unmanned receiver locations dot the planet, either studying the black hole or monitoring local ship traffic. Yeah, games and movies that use excessive gore as a means of producing horror, unless it's some very specific body horror, I tend to just be more grossed out than scared, and I don't like to see it.
I'm picking up something.
Are you? What are you picking up? Is it a Scrummels? Despite its comfortable temperature and seas of liquid water, Sedalia is heavily irradiated by mass ejections from the system's sun and therefore unsuitable for colonization.
Probes launched. Anomaly found.
River. Colonies of jellyfish-like creatures move freely along the enormous river, despite the lack of life elsewhere on the planet. The river may be the last remnant of a dying ecosystem. Jellyfish. Apparently there's a species of jellyfish that's immortal. Which Dead Space was kind of guilty of, but a lot of times hearing the moans in the vents scared you. What about the babies? Yes, the babies. What about the PMX, Fraga? A few uncharacteristic gouges in the planet's surface suggest a group of exiles has been here, stripping away easily accessed mineral deposits. And now the starship wreckage. Oh, they don't exist in the vents. They just show up in your room and start screaming at you. Like a possum. This appears to be the remains of a Ket scout or dropship. Enough functional parts remain to suggest it was not destroyed by the Nexus by Nexus. Perhaps the Rokar were responsible? Sick. Drakengard babies are more terrifying. Vector, you play Drakengard? I get so few people in chat who played Drakengard. It's always refreshing when I meet someone else who has. Drakengard was a joyful series. I rather enjoyed my playthrough of it. You haven't played. That's too bad. Maybe they'll remake it one day so that people can play it.
We're building up a bigger picture of the Scourge. I wonder if it's just local to Helios, or if all Andromeda's like this.
It'd be both.
Anomaly detected.
Of course there is.
Probe away. Anomaly found.
Human body morphing in horror is always terrified and unsettled. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I just don't like a large amount of gore. Like, most slasher movies I don't really care for because it just becomes gore fests. Like, I watched Black Christmas and the remake, and it was a horrible movie. I hate that movie. It was just really badly done. Didn't play to the original to be called a remake at all. Might as well just been a different movie. And it just became a gore fest. I was like, I don't like this. Great mountain ranges of frozen carbon dioxide covered the gloomy surface of H148, trapping deposits of gold and aluminum underneath. Wait, there's a Dead Space animated movie? I had no idea. I know. I have episode 1 of the Xenosaga anime.
Nav point where the 3 Sabers supposedly attacked a supply ship.
I'm getting a unique radiation signature from the scans. I think their drive's leaking ESO. Does it lead anywhere? I'm only getting a general vector. If we scan the other sites, we could narrow it down.
Ship named Bourbon Sally. A small scouting ship sent to investigate a portion of the Scourge. It was lost shortly after the Nexus, or after leaving the Nexus. It was assumed the contact with the Scourge brought her down. Analysis of the direction makes it abundantly clear that the ship was attacked. Wait, they have side games too? I only know about Dead Space 1, 2, and 3. I have just learned a vast new bit.
I'm picking up something.
Extraction. Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of that one. I think I played that. I may have played that. The wreck of a Rokar vessel drifts above Sirico. It appears to have been abandoned. Sure. Centuries ago, Angaran explorers set out beyond their space to Sirico, which they believed might be habitable. The colony didn't last, but it has strong symbolic significance nonetheless. Wii and PS3 with motion controls. Yeah, X watches a lot of strange movies, but it's always entertaining to hear his takes on them. I know, I had one of the Resident Evil Wii rail shooter games. I don't know where it went though. In fact, I just moved all my games from one place to another, and there's like a huge chunk of them that seem to be missing, and I don't know where they are.
Anomaly detected.
Given its size and position, Avalosa might once have been a moon of H323. Although it was displaced, how it's displaced is unclear. Unusual radiation emissions make Avalosa difficult to scan.
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
This appears to be a Nexus satellite stolen and reprogrammed by the Collective. It is actively monitoring planet Sirico. You saw babies and Japanese schoolgirls with necromorph hands? That sounds terrifying. Honestly, one of my recurring nightmares is seeing like people walking around and they all have PMX head. And they're all eating Taco Bell, and then they all have the shits at the same time and start eating the shit. It's horrible. This frigid desert world appears to have been once covered in plant life. It was reduced to its current state millions of years ago, long before the Scourge, by the aging sun. It's true. Fargo, I wouldn't lie about this. I don't fuck around when it comes to ass to mouth. Brutal temperatures, noxious gases, crushing atmospheric pressure, and constant tectonic upheaval earned this world the name of the legendary Milky Way pirate, Red Koryak. Sure. Alright, that's it for that galaxy. We still have, or that star system. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna explore these two here first, and then we'll go to these ones tomorrow. Fargo, I would never lie to you about these things.
This might have been a larger system once, before the Scourge.
I'm okay with it being a smaller system.
To document everything.
Oh, sick. Look at that. That actually looks really sick.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. I found something.
You wish I would what? Lie to you? Highly reliable orbit, despite the Scourge and black hole. Got some vanadium. Oh, sick, I need vanadium. I still remember one of the first stories I told with you around. Dovar's gravity is abnormally light for a world of its size. This is certainly an effect of mass fields generated by the Scourge. Dover should be further observed as it escapes Scourge tendrils. Oh, that Scourge. Don't remind me. Well, now I have to remind you. No, I'm kidding. I will spare you. Your response was better than the story, though. I could just picture you yelling no like you do when you get attacked by the bug or something in Monster Hunter.
Anomaly on sensors.
You guys know that Windtrig is an anomaly, and apparently my game is sensing her?
Probe away.
Camiro No was named for the little brother of the mythical Angaran hero, Jolly No. Before the Scourge, Camiro No existed in the shadow of a much larger gas giant.
Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Before the Scourge, the asteroid rings ringing Camiro No were a moon housing a small Angaran colony. The moon and the colony are now long gone. Got some EXP out of it, though. The bugs really suck. How do you feel about French hamburger bugs? You doing, little cat? The little cat has arrived. Look at this planet, it's leaving a dust trail. A fart trail, if you will. Hamburgers? Hamburgers are always tasty. Haas 39 appears to be the dying remains of Jolly No, a massive gas giant named for a mythical Angaran hero. It has been largely stripped of its atmosphere. Guys, can we get a poll in chat, please? Has 2 L's, Fargo. And no E.
Looks like we're coming up on a blue giant.
There we go, thank you.
It's often the brightest star, the first to rise.
Alright. There's surprisingly a lot of planets here. This place is fucking covered in Scourge, what the hell? Look at this place. Alright, so we got an anomaly on sensor. Guarantee it, watch. I'm gonna go over here.
On sensors.
It's gonna be right on top of it. Oh, look at that. We're good. Ra-Murundi, like Ra-Madissa, was thrown out of orbit by the Scourge. Its enormous mass may have pulled in dust and debris to form rings only recently.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
That's okay, Prago. It's for other people in chat. This large asteroid may have been a fragment of a moon that once orbited Ra-Murundi, somehow broken apart by the Scourge. But thank you for the vote nonetheless. Because you're nice and will actually vote, unlike Wintry, who doesn't. Man, this area sucks. It's getting destroyed by everything. Ra-Madessia and its neighbor, Ra-Murundi, were both thrown out of their orbits by the Scourge. Even before this, however, Ra-Madessia was likely a molten sphere of iron and copper. Molten iron. Realistically though, Fargo, what's it like to be Fargo? Like on a scale of 1 to 8,275,000. How would you rate it? Andromeda is a world of rock and metal surrounded by a crushing atmosphere. By all logic, it should be molten, but the Scourge has somehow kept it cool despite its proximity to Valon's blue giant sun. Ah, yes. This nipple planet has a ring around it. 40,000? That's kind of low. Cost 78 is a large gas giant ideal for helium-3 mining. Only the dense Scourge activity in the system makes it a less than perfect refueling point. There's a lot of Scourge here. I forgot the number. 8,275,633. You have an average but thankful life. I don't have an average life. I got harassed by Wintry constantly. Hoss 70 appears to be a Chthonian planet, a former gas giant stripped of its atmosphere down to its metallic core. It's extremely likely this process was accelerated by the Scourge. Alright guys, we are going to hop out of this area. So tomorrow we're going to start off by doing this quest here. Koraz. And then we're going to go over here and do Ramavs. And then all those, and then when we're done there, we'll head over to Eladin. And after that, we'll do some more side quests. We're getting close to the end of this, though. All right.